Best-selling author Mitch Albom is known for popular, thought-provoking books like Tuesdays with Morrie and The 5 People You Meet in Heaven. His new novel is called The Stranger in the Lifeboat, and it is very good. Mitch Albom joins us now. All right, so Mitch, the concept here is incredible. There's a giant conference, a party on a boat. World leaders, ex-presidents, celebrities are there, musicians. There's an explosion. 10 people end up in a lifeboat. Another person, number 11, arrives, and someone says, "Thank the Lord we found you." And that person says, "I am the Lord." And that's the setup.
Yeah.
That's the setup. And then, of course, they've been crying out for help. They're out in the middle of the ocean for 2 days. All they want is help. And then when he enters the boat and he doesn't look like they think the Lord should look because he's just an average-looking guy, they go, "No, you're not him."
And then this is like a parable. They all want to be saved, and the Lord can't help them until everyone on the boat believes.
That's right. I wanted to write a book about belief and help. You know, we all cry out for help all the time, for friends, community, the universe, God. But when it doesn't come like a sandwich that we ordered, you know, sometimes we don't recognize it. And in my life, I've learned that sometimes help takes a while to come, and it's not in the form that you thought it was. But then you look back on your life, you say, you know, that was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah.
That's help.
But they literally are all, into Tony's point in the same boat. The hottie-who's, because you've got former presidents and executives. Then you have staff of the boat. So they're all there together trying to survive, asking the Lord to answer their prayers. And you said, the Lord always answers your prayers, but sometimes the answer is no.
That's right.
I hadn't thought of it like that.
Yeah, that's one of the
Why
best.
you chose that way to tell the story?
Well,
boat.
because it's the truth. You know, sometimes the thing we want might be in conflict with what somebody else wants.
Right.
You know,
It might answer my prayer, but not theirs.
Right. We know from football, you know, God was on our side. We won. Well, was God against the other team? So, you know, so I thought that was an important line. Sometimes, you know, this is a funny book because you get to sort of put words in God's mouth, so to speak, and that's very humbling. But it does give you a chance to explore some lessons that are important.
It's one thing to say we have faith. It's another thing to actually use it. Now, you wrote most of this book while you were in Haiti at an orphanage that you run.
Right.
And the kids there were actually some of the book's first readers.
Yeah.
Did they give you any feedback?
They said, "This is very good, Mr. Mitch." I couldn't figure out which one God was. You know, I have an orphanage. I'm there every month in Haiti. And it was the kids' faith that kind of inspired me. I think the faith of a child is pretty incredible. And our kids who have all their possessions fit in a 12-inch cubby, and yet they thank God for everything every night. So I wanted to explore that idea.
Yeah, it's so nice to see you, Mitch. Nate, we should say that Mitch was telling me earlier that he's actually seen you in a jockstrap, that you two go way back.
We go way back.
Wow.
We're very close.
In a locker room. Okay.
Do say more.
We go way back.
No, that's something Tony
like
and I
family.
can't say that we've done.
We have
But
the
you
Detroit
said-
connection.
You said, Mitch, when God takes someone you love, you shouldn't say, why did they take the person you love? There's a better question that we should ask.
Well, you know,
also struck me.
you know, Gayle, that my wife and I adopted one of our kids, Chica, from our orphanage. She had a brain tumor, and she lived for 2 years, which was almost 2 years longer than they told us she would. But having lost her, you know, I immediately started yelling at the universe and how could you do this to us? But as the years passed, you know, I've come to realize that she was a gift. We didn't lose a child, we were given one. And so character in the book asked God, you know, why did you take my loved one? And he's crying. And the God character says, well, I know you cry when you lose someone here on earth, but I can assure you they're not crying. And, you know, if you believe in heaven, if you believe in something that comes elsewhere, I believe that Chica's someplace better, then
Gave
you
me
can take
goosebumps.
solace in that. Yeah.
Gave me goosebumps. And Tuesdays with Morrie right here, best-selling memoir of all time.
Of all time. Wow.
How does that land with you, Mitch Albom?
Considering it was, and I just wrote it to pay his medical bills, it lands with me as a big surprise.
Yeah.
It's a familiar one for me. Mitch, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have you on.
My pleasure.
Good to see you, Mitch.
All right.
Thank you. Good to see
The
you.
book, The Stranger in the Lifeboat, will be on sale tomorrow. We will be right back.